worried. Together they're about £480,000. And then after buying the Cultiplow, we just don't have that cash. So we'll stick with what we've got here. Okay, let's brakes and lift that up. As I said, I don't think the bottom here has sufficient turnaround space at this end. So I'm going to widen this headland. Another vehicle that was on sale was the Valtra Q. Didn't have reverse drive or anything like that. And if I bought another Valtra, I don't need reverse drive on it anymore because we don't have a mower or a windrower that attaches to the front and drives backwards, or whatever it was. Or the mower attached to the back but mows backwards. Perfectly designed for a Valtra, but I did like the Q, and it does have, or it has the option to have more than 250 horsepower, and in some situations I think we do need a tractor that has a little over 250. Because we're moving away from having the big giant tractors we're moving away from having sort of 300 horsepower tractors, which means we have a big step up from 220 to, I want to say, yeah, obviously almost 400, and we've got nothing between those 2 points. And I think that is going to be a problem for us at some point. Okay. Not sure this is going to get all of this. Oh, that's horrible. Oh well. Get that bit, and get back on the track. Nice. Okay, I should now be able to just clean this up. What have we got? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, we're going to end up in the bottom corner. Oh, well. It is what it is, but this is a nice looking field now. Plant it next month, so we've still got 4 game days before we can plant anything in this field. I've got the fertilizing to do. We've still got the afternoon, and it looks like it's going to be a nice sunny afternoon in game and at home. Check the weather. The weather is cloudy with the chance of meatballs. Sunshine from 6 o'clock to midnight or 4 a.m. Yeah, that's a thing. And then it's going to rain at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So, March is looking like a very, very wet month. So yes, I do want to get all of the fertilization done that I'm able to right away. because who knows what the next 3 days. The next 3 days are reporting it is going to rain. We just don't know how much. So I just like to not be doing that. On those days. So potentially we could be skipping through a lot of March with just today being a work day. Oh no. No. We have trees to chop down. So we're coming up to, it's 11:15. I think what I'm going to call today, we'll do some spraying. May do some other stuff. Might even rent a tree chopper and do some bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. But yeah, do some of that. Maybe paint the ground in the wooded area. And oops. And then we'll move on to April, which is the month that we're able to seed this ground. Then we'll have to roll it and fertilize it and probably weed it. Actually, that's April. That'll be May where we do the fertilization and weeding. So it'll take a little bit of a while. I kind of want to avoid selling stuff right now. Obviously, I sold all of the silage before I bought any new fields, so my environmental score is good, or was good during the sell. But I'm guessing that's changed. And do that. We'll go have a check on that. Environmental score is down to 80 with a 9% bonus. Our weed control sucks. Our tillage sucks. Most of the rest of it is manageable. I know we've got what's this one? Oh, how do you check this stuff? Oh no, back that off. See, that one's 57 because we did soil purchase the soil information. So very poor, and a lot of this, I think when I seed with the direct drill, we will get a tillage bonus then. And then for the pH and nitrogen, that will not get noted until we harvest this field. So we are going to have at least one grass sale before the rest of those get corrected. And we have that field's mine. This field is 35. It has nothing in the top two boxes. How do I get that back? Oh, there. Nitrogen and pH is appalling in here and won't be improved until I do the thing, until I cut the field. So we put lime in it. I need to fertilize all of the grass fields. That will put the pH and nitrogen 100% on both of those. Weed control, I can never fix that because weeds don't grow in grass. There might be a way to fudge the game in that I can take a weeder out there and weed the field or herbicide and actually get that environmental bonus improved. But the rest of my grass fields are all 77s, which is weed control sucks and tillage sucks, because I would need to reseed them to get tillage up again, and I don't think you can. And the reason is because once you've harvested it, it expects you to plant the field again, and we're not going to do that. This part of the field's bad because weeds and pH, because we haven't harvested that yet. So there's all sorts of things working against us. I suppose what I could do, and I'm not ploughing up grass every year in order to improve it. Oops, that didn't work. Now, obviously, it is something that people do in real life. Yeah, we've seen Tom Pemberton this last year has been replenishing some of his grass fields. So seeding them back up and what have you. And yeah, so taking up the field and reseeding it is a good thing. It's just that we're pretty much looking at a 77, 78 point on the on our grass fields, so long as we keep them limed and keep them fertilized. So it is what it is. It gets us about, well, along with the arable fields, and because we're increasing our arable holding, the impact of that, let's call it 3/4 environmental score on the grass fields. We're not adding new grass fields. So, and the arable fields where we plant grass for the winter, they're really just they're gaining tillage bonus and they're gaining other bonuses because we have to seed them. So we seed them with a direct drill. That gives us a good tillage bonus initially. The weed, obviously nothing we can do about weeds. Weeds don't grow in grass. But everything else is boosted for the cut or 2 cuts that we're going to make from that. And then we're ploughing them in and planting an arable crop. Arable crops, we do have the potential of getting over, looks like about 97 on some of those fields, or at least 90. So you've got 90 on arable fields, 75 on grass fields. So the grass fields are pulling you down. So and while 50% of our land is grass, that's a big difference that the grass fields are having. But we're now getting to the point where maybe 25% of our land is grass, and so that 75 versus 90 is much less significant. And as we keep going, that's all going to get improved. The construction, animals, bees, one of those. Nope. remember I took the hedge out on this side. Oh yeah. So I'm not going to put one on this side of the field. So bees are bees. We've got the bees done. Doesn't look like I've got any addition. Do I? I'm not sure if I've got some expanded bee spawn point things. Oh, I've got some hay lofts. Got a place to put some hay. Is there a Glenleathann hay loft? Green silo with workshop. That would be a thing, maybe. Silo extensions. Nope. Containers. Nope. Tools. What the heck is that? Oh, a way station. Okay. And farmhouses. Okay, I do not have any other bee spawn points. That's unfortunate. There's doghouse, bees, bee spawn point. Okay, well we do need a spawn point, so that looks to be the farmland. Oh, let's go put it over by the house. Possibly. Barely make that out, but I'll stick it next to there. Okay. I have the base game bee spawn point, which may or may not be a good thing. That should give us at least some boost in yield for the canola field we have this year, and I may add more bees as we relocate canola. I'm probably not going to do a major field of canola. I think primarily I'm going to look at major fields of maize and the other stuff. Maize and barley. So our huge fields will be maize and barley, and then things like canola will be smaller fields. Maybe this year we've only got the one. Next year we might get two, and same with sugar beets. Apparently we need sugar beets for things. So I am yeast. A byproduct of making sugar is yeast, and we need yeast to make bread, which is why I haven't set up the bread factory yet. What do you call those things? Bakeries. The bakery is not currently active because I don't have yeast. You can't buy yeast, or at least you can't buy yeast on the map, so I need to make some. Okay, let us drop that off. I think I'm going to refuel this because we're already down to half a tank. I'm not sure if it was low on gas or diesel or whether I've used up that much. That's nice. For some reason I'm getting the refuel points are actually saying you can refuel this. So what was I saying? Productions. So productions, to make bread I need canola oil, which we're now making, dough, and yeast will make bread. So I need to make dough. Dough needs flour, eggs, pasteurized milk, and yeast. So I'm going to need some cows and I'm going to need some chickens. And I might get myself a small chicken coop and just put chicken food in it for now. We can probably feed them barley and there might be some other stuff they need. But we'll have to figure that out later. Do need to figure out our machinery shed though, because this is getting full and I now have another piece of equipment that needs to go in here. I could get a small garage and put the truck in it. Okay, here we go. To be fair, I don't know that I actually need GPS on this. Okay, that one I have to get out for. Stop filling, bloody blah, start overloading. No, and turn on crop sensor. That one there. Now it says turn off crop sensor, that's good. Change work width, turn on sprayer, start filling. We full? We're full. Deactivate automatic application rate. So we're on automatic application rate. We do have the crop sensors running. We can close that window. Now this vehicle did not have adjustable reach on its arms. The arm reach is what it is. Oh, hello. Okay then. Dang, it's big. Well, you all set? Yep. Oh. Let's turn that off. Good grief. This thing is on the large side. Now, one of the reasons I don't like trailed sprayers with a big boom is they are really difficult to maneuver. However, this is the best of both worlds because it's like having a tractor with a sprayer attached to the rear 3-point. We have a little bit more control over the spray position, and it's got a big tank like a trailed sprayer has, and you can spray at 16 miles an hour, which is the big selling point of self-propelled vehicles. The self-propelled baler will bale much faster than a hauled baler. What else is there? Self-propelled slurry spreader, manure spreader. They all benefit from having their own engine. The job gets done a lot faster. this is kind of awesome. I am going to go and spray the big field. I don't know if... Now, the concern here is I might not cut that. I might just plough it in and gain... We're running conservation farming as a mod. We will get a nitrogen boost from ploughing in the grass over here. But then again, I might just decide, you know what, let's mow it, add it to the list. This is about an 800,000 litre field. So there's an 800,000 litre field. We can get a lot of money in that first cut. I think 1.8 million was worth about £500,000 pounds of income. So I might just look at it and say I want another £500,000 as opposed to I don't want to spend $20 on fertilizer. How are we doing? We're using almost nothing. But we did cut this field, so there is a little bit that needs to be added, and at the bottom of the field there's the potential some of that might still be over nitrogenated because I did chop the straw, which had, conservation farming will add to the nitrogen enrichment of the soil. So you can see the soil is a little yellower down here, but it is patchy. Chopped straw is like manure and slurry in that it's not a uniform coverage of nitrogen. Now see, some of these are still over nitrogenated. That's not bad because as we mow this part of the field, we will get some of that used up again. But also, if I chop this up, it's a thing. But if I chop this up, then I can potentially the nitrogen levels will be quite significantly improved. But then I risk, I don't think I risk over nitrogenating this field as far as maize is concerned, because maize needs the most nitrogen. So I can just come in here, plough the grass, plant the maize, and I will still need to top up the nitrogen, but not significantly. It's not like going to use up an entire tank